وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فاسجدوا إلا إبليس أبى واستكبر وكان من الكافرين. قال تعالى في مقام آخر: إن الله يأمركم أن تذبحوا بقرة قالوا أتتخذنا هزوا قال أعوذ بالله أن أكون من الجاهلين. My dear respected brothers, elders and ministers, all sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, today was the first Tarawih in which we happened to recite, Alhamdulillah, first just a big portion of Surah Al-Baqarah. The Surah Al-Baqarah, which consists upon approximately 40 rukus, 286 ayahs. Hazrat Ibn Arabi rahmatullah alayhi, who was one of the biggest scholars, he mentioned that I have heard from my elders, my teachers, more knowledgeable people, saying that this surah, it has 1,000 ahkam, 1,000 commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, awamir, which in Quran comes in Surah Hashr, وَمَا آتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ فَخُذُوهُ, that everything the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam grants you from the ahkam and from the commandments of Islam, take it, accept it as how He gives it to you and prescribes you. وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُ, and whatever He stops you from, you stay away from that thing. And there are 1,000 nawahi, 1,000 of those ahkam that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says prohibits us Muslims from doing such things. And there are 1,000 of hikmah, things of wisdoms, statements of wisdoms from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there are thousands of stories pertaining about all the prophets, different prophets and different things about Islam and different stories which apparently one Muslim, a person who believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, can take heed from. And after that, there are a few fazail, a few virtues of this surah. One of them is Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentions that a person who recites Surah Al-Baqarah, it will become a means and source of barakat and means and source of blessing for him. And a person who does not recite it, however, it becomes a thing of remorse and regret for him. And this Surah Al-Baqarah, it is something that the words are that people of falsehood, people of wrongdoing, Ahlul Batil, cannot overcome. In the tafseer of this word Ahlul Batil, one of the Sahabi, he mentions that what Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam meant by this word Ahlul Batil is the magicians. There are people, as you know, in every single community, that the people who apparently cast spells and magics upon other people to harm them or for their own whatever personal motive there might be. So, people who do magic upon other people, the person who recites Surah Al-Baqarah will not be affected and inflicted from any negative effect and harmful effect of that magic. And after that, the story of Hazrat Adam ﷺ, that how Hazrat Adam ﷺ was created, then the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to not only to angels but rather also to all the Jannat who were present on that time, that to do sajda to Hazrat Adam ﷺ. What happened was, the angels, they used to, in a riwayat comes that angels, they used to talk among themselves, and more as to what they used to say was, لَن يَخْلُقَ اللَّهُ سُبْحَانَهُ وَتَعَالَى خَلْقًا أَفْضَلَ مِنَّا وَأَعْلَمَ مِنَّا, that there is no creation who is better than us and who is more knowledgeable than us that Allah Ta'ala has created. It means we are the best, apparently. So Allah Ta'ala has obviously planned something else with this world. So Allah Ta'ala one time gathered all the angels and He asked that إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً, that verily indeed I am going to create in this world a substitute of mine, someone who is going to establish my ahkam, who is going to spread my message along the entire, all different kind of creation, the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So obviously the angels, they said that أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا. Now obviously the angels on this point were not, creating any sort of objection on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's commandment or His decision, but rather they were thinking that if we are the best and we are the most innocent one, what apparently could be a need for Allah Ta'ala to create another one? أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ. That أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا, are you creating someone, مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا, who will create corruption, mischief on this earth, وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ, and will shed blood, means a lot of fighting and war, stuff like that. وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ. As for us, we glorify you, we make tasbih of you. وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ. And we describe you as a holy one, we make tasbih of you. قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Allah Ta'ala right away He said one thing, إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Whatever I know is what you don't know. Now Allah Ta'ala obviously later on opening up and making an explicit of what Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala exactly knew, or what the angels don't know at that time was, قَالَ يَا آدَمُ أَنْبِئْهُمْ بِأَسْمَائِهِمْ. What happens now is, the reason insan was created, the Mufassir says, and the one who's explaining the Quran says at this point, that the reason Allah Ta'ala created insan and in this world and sent a Khalifa, not an angel, was not because on the base that who's more pious. No. The reason is, when we live in this world, there are different elements, there are different situations what a person goes through that an angel does not go through. For example, an angel does not feel the need of commit sins. There is no sense in the angel which has been created by Allah Ta'ala that he should commit a sin, or he should even feel a hunger. Now, if an angel who doesn't feel thirst, who doesn't feel thirsty, who doesn't feel hungry, then what is the point of an angel apparently running this world? Because other creation of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, an animal does feel thirsty, does feel hungry, but an angel doesn't feel hungry. So the condition, the situation, the mentality of how this world runs, apparently an angel doesn't have the quality to understand it and to run the world accordingly. That's why Allah Ta'ala created insan. And Allah Ta'ala showed it by saying, قَالَ يَا آدَمْ أَنْبِئْهُمْ بِأَسْمَائِهِمْ. First, Allah Ta'ala taught Adam a few things of this world. For example, just give an example, not exactly what Allah Ta'ala said, probably what Allah Ta'ala made He created a sketch and an image of a tree. And what is it? Adam said tree. Angels, when Allah Ta'ala asked, angels never knew that. وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. First, Allah Ta'ala taught Adam the names of everything. Every small little creature, trees and whatever not, which happens to be a part of this world. Then Allah Ta'ala, after teaching Adam وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا ثُمَّ عَرَضَهُمْ عَلَى الْمَلَائِكَةِ. Then Allah Ta'ala showed all those pictures and everything to angels. Then Allah Ta'ala asked, what is this? Angels didn't know what it was, the tree and everything else, علم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء. Allah Ta'ala said, O angels, tell me بأسماء هؤلاء, the names of these things. إن كنتم صادقين, if you're truthful, if you're rightful in your statement that we're the better one, was the need of creating the other one. بأسماء هؤلاء قالوا سبحانك. Angels right away they said, Subhanak, glory be to you, لا علمنا إلا ما علمتنا. We do not know, we don't have the knowledge of something except for whatever you have taught us. إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Verily, you are the one who know everything, and you are the one who's wise. قال يا آدم. Then Allah Ta'ala, He turns focus to Adam as son. أنبئهم بأسمائهم. O Adam, teach angels.